Hey folks, Scott from IT Rockstars. Hope you're doing well. I'm working late today, so if you're watching this in a video, that's why I'm sat in the dark. I just haven't turned the lights on and I've got so much to do. Anyway, we're going to be talking about shadow keywords for your IT business. Now this is actually, maybe that's why I'm sat in the dark. Shadow keywords, what they are, and why you need to become aware of them. Okay, that's what we're going to be discussing here. And there's something that makes a shadow keyword different from a normal keyword. So a keyword, if you don't know what that is in SEO speak, is basically a search term that someone would use to find your website in the search. So if someone was typing in, for example, IT support in your location, that would be a keyword. Okay, well, the shadow keywords are keywords that fly under the radar, and they're part of our MSP shadow system here at IT Rockstars. We've got a new system that we introduced earlier this year called the shadow system, and the shadow keywords are part of it. And what makes a shadow keyword something known as the golden keyword ratio. I use a lot of language here, can't you tell? But I'm going to go into exactly why I'm using this language, and I'm going to show you an example or tell you an example of a shadow keywords. The first one I'm going to show you, it's up here on the screen if you're watching, and I'll explain this for anyone that's listening to the podcast, is a keyword, and the keyword itself is HIPAA compliant IT services. Now this keyword is very niche specific, so it's only certain types of industries that are going to be typing this in, okay? And it's certain types of businesses that will type this keyword into the search, so looking for this particular type of service. Looking at the search volume on it, it's fairly low, okay? And that tells us two things. It tells us, one, there's not that many people searching for it. The other thing it tells us, it's probably not got a lot of competition. And there's another way that we can find out the competition factor as well. So that's the first part of a shadow keyword. It's got to be niche specific, it's got to be low competition, but it's also got to have high buying intent. And this keyword fulfills all three of these factors. So it has all three. So I give that the plus for being part of the golden keyword ratio that makes up the shadow keyword. Now, in the example we've got here, there's only 20 searches throughout the whole of the United States for this keyword. So you're probably only going to get maybe 20% of that, or even 10% of that figure actually taking an action on your website. Very conservative, but it does have high buy intent. So based on that, you're probably in about 2 or 3 people a month that will actually fill in your lead generation form or book an appointment in your diary if they land on your site and you're ranked for this term. What you have to do with these shadow keywords is you have to multiply them. So you've got one here, you need another 4 or 5, and you build these up month after month, and then you'll soon reach 100 in search volume, 100 website visitors that are coming into your website for a high buying intent keyword. Now, one of the other ways that you can find out how competitive these terms are is using a search modifier in Google. It's called all in title. And if a website has optimized their page correctly for a keyword, they will have optimized title. So in the example here for HIPAA compliant IT services, there are only 8 results across the whole web. Now that number has increased because we wrote a book on this back at the start of the year, and there's obviously a few people that know about this golden keyword, or this shadow keyword. But that gives you a really good idea of what the competition, if there is competition for these keywords that you unearth. And I'll leave you with this. We actually have a list of these keywords as part of the shadow system, and we can show you how to optimize your website so that you can rank for these shadow keywords that have high buying intent. So that's the shadow keywords. I'm in the dark and I'm going, don't tell anyone about this keyword. But this one's probably, you look at that now, it more than likely is taken by at least 30 other MSPs, if not more. Anyway, hope you found this video useful. And if you want to find out more about shadow keywords, the golden keyword ratio, how to optimize your website for the search, specifically for IT businesses, check out the website SEOwithscott.com. I've got an example within there. There's a download you can get that shows you how one MSP is getting 84 sales appointments every month using a method like this. Anyway, take it easy. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.